You have Warwick at Hill Jabones, and you have Trenchtown Jabones from around a Sunlight Street.
Okay.
As a Rasta baby, I know all of these people.
Right.
So I did I work with Jabones. When I go as ambassador now to go deal with St. Agnes Place, I realize now, say, I go step on some man food.
Mm-hmm.
I never really have the firepower to deal with that. Because at the time, all my soldiers them, I deal with that too.
Mm-hmm.
Do I follow? All of my soldiers them I deal with that.
Right.
So it becomes a dog eat dog thing. The reality of the thing would be, but I have to blow with some man, I get blow away.
Let me ask you a question. I keep hearing you say Rasta baby. You know, for a long time, Rasta had a banner with the Rasta baby on there. Who was that? Who was that baby that was on the Rasta baby banner?
The Rasta baby, right, is again one of I and I. Him come from Rona. Him and Gregory come out of the same yard. That's Ras Daniel.
Wow. That's a real history. Hey,
yeah, that's Ras Daniel. And I bridging that to man.
Another question I can't wait to ask.
Yeah.
Now, as a young African born in America, when I come up, I was into the black culture. So I love Haile Selassie, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm, all of them. When I was in Compton living with Ross Kojo Brown, they had killed some children in Atlanta. And
yeah, I remember.
LA,
I remember that time too.
They was giving away some little ribbons that had red, black, and green.
Yeah.
So when I come to Kojo's house, I got my ribbon on with my military coat and my Rasta pins, and Ross Kojo say to me, "What that?" I said, "Oh, this is a ribbon I got downtown." And Kojo said to me, "Garvey business that man. We don't deal with Garvey, man." I said, "Oh, check it out." I said, "Why?" He said some bad things about His Majesty. So for me, I don't know no better. I'm thinking Rasta not fucking with Marcus Garvey.
That's correct.
Straighten that out for me. Like,
but that's correct. Real Rasta man not embrace Marcus Garvey. Planno call him a tiger.
Interesting. I just wanted to make sure that I was in line.
1 minute, man. Let me tell you how my father describes him, man. 1 minute. Beloved, I would like to bring you up to date with Rasta International expectation and good intention. I would like to support the Virgin jail. Any part of the world, Rastafarian are jailed. Personally, I kept a low profile after the mission to Africa 1961. This was because I were given white robes, the national robe of Ethiopia, and the scripture, Revelation 6:11, refer to those who were given white robes. I follow Virgin is being killed daily for the words of the Almighty, the Rastafari, set my people free. Even the eye, the dread shall rise. Then the big earthquake shake when the big boom began to fall, and cities all over the world. They call the 21st nuclear world war. I people prepare to write in this manner. You have to understand now how I write. In this manner. Elijah Muhammad was able to organize the black Muslim from prison and turn it into the biggest black organization in the US. But they are setting up rehabilitation. They want in 4 states of America, like how the Maroon took rehabilitation land in Jamaica for 300 years, which terminated 1956, and is now posing a very big problem. Rastafarian want repatriation to Africa, and I claim and demand is much more psychological than both the Muslim and the Maroon. Going back to Africa, I writing a book entitled Desire to the Program. The Back to Africa movement, this involved the study of Marcus Garvey, Back to Africa UNIA program. And the Rastafari movement, USA formally exposed to clean face leader, Howell and Henry. We just tell about Henry, yeah?
Right.
Howell and Henry upon the Rastafari movement. Yeah? You hear him say? Him say,
yeah.
USA family impose. That him say, no. To clean face leaders Howell and Henry upon the Rastafarian movement. Howell and the Pinnacle land settlement, which failed because of Howell administration. Then Claudius Henry, dead, dread time, date, ox, which caused his son to be hung before his very eyes, and is serving 10 years in penitentiary. And after the second after he settled for rehabilitation in Clarendon. Green Bottom. Bob Marley is also considered Rastafarian leader. They kill him. And Rastafarian are claimed by the establishment to be a leaderless organization, since the movement do not accept and local leader to be the sole leader of the organization. Something for the record. The penitentiary and the asylum was built the same year, 1862. Why? To meet the 1865 Marant Bay Rebellion. Love from Brother Kumi. But that's not what I want to read. But that was good still. Right. So where I want to read now. Jabi Heises. The lion cage rage when not attending to. Carol do not know or understand Elder Lion with uplifted profile, doing analysis, clearing and sharing views and interviews. Telepathic. The elder used to contact in-cage lion. Writing is becoming hard for this eye. Washing clothes, cleaning room, cooking food, doing research, reason, making music, etc., etc. Loan is somewhat critical as a publisher. Jealous as a sociologist. Hear that?
Right.
Baby London, train. Dual personality. You hear that?
Right.
Do you understand what happened there, sir?
Yeah, I hear you.
3/4 who are lead Rasta right now is Baby Babylon train with dual personality. Youth willing to help Unable to meet okra. Always on tour. Always on the road. The Iva. Food for a caged lion. Is new world. Make them. I man want you to write a book. Send them page by page, chapter by chapter. Now that you are about to write a book. Do some proper research of the file. CIA, FBI, Pentagon, UNO, politics of the US, power, veto, power, light, water. You will be surprised to see what you find. Yourself working overtime without getting satisfied rumination. We are in the same boat, in and outside the walls of Babylon. Marcus Garvey was a tiger. The prosecution asked for and get to cage the tiger. Why? Outside, little tiger could be made into tiger rat, tiger cat, tiger puss, and tiger something else. Quote from your own words, open your eyes and look within to satisfy with the life you are living. Ja live, ja be live. Information, confusion, but my criteria: do not quit, do not dismiss loan. Request of him 4 issue of his newspaper to help the eye frame what he is searching for. A file. I hope I can supply a neutral look into the Middle East and its trouble. Can you help her out of it by advising? Love from the elder Bracome. So,
Who sent that?
Eh?
Who wrote that letter?
My father.
Your father.
Yeah.
Mm.
You see.
Now, what did he mean by the cage tiger?
Tiger?
Yeah. What was he saying? What that mean?
No.
He said the cage.
No, I'm tell you something. Any Rasta man will link Marcus Garvey to Haile Selassie is a fraud. Marcus Garvey never said, look to no Africa for no crown and no black king.
Mm.
See that?
Yeah.
And I know that. So, real Rasta man no tell nobody about Marcus Garvey and Rasta. 2 different things. Marcus Garvey movements are different. It's a black conscious movement. Where that's why I say me speak for my blackness. Now, the next thing we have to know is Marcus Garvey. I think we confuse the world. Is the world Avatar say I and I claims that Haile Selassie I and I God. That's also a misconception, a lie. The Rasta man never talk about Haile Selassie I'm God. Haile I is the Godhead.